Hi everyone, welcome to the session, and today I'm going to explain about the networking rack. So being a network engineer, you must have to know about how networking rack is going to look like. So this is a networking rack and this is a realistic networking rack, and you can see this rack is going to be look like in this way. And in this rack you're going to install multiple devices. You can install the routers, might be it is going to take one place here. So one router is going to be there. Let me use the pen so I can just define here. Might be we're going to install the router, and this unit, the space router is going to take, some routers are small, so they take the 1 RU means the one rack unit. Might be if you're going to use the more than 1 RU, let's suppose one router is a bigger size, so this is the, let's suppose one router, this one, so this is going to take 2 RU. 2 RU means it's a bigger router, the two rack units. So basically you have to install routers, you have to install switch, you have to install might be another switch, you might be install the firewalls, you might be install the multiplexes. Basically it is going to be convert your fiber to the E1 T1 signals, or might be the third party ISP connectivity, and also you have some patch panels, some other devices. So this is the rack. Basically you are going to find in the data centers, you're going to find in the any offices, and this rack is basically from the front end you're going to get in this way. This is the front view of the rack, but if you want to get the back view, you can just extend the rack. You can just see this, this is 3D view, so you can see this is the my front view, you can see. But if you want to get the back end view, so even I can just get the back end view. So from back end view you can see this is the rack, and this is going to be get the proper cooling capacity, it is going to happen. So proper airflow is going to be happen in this rack, and this is going to get proper air and all. If you want to go to back view, so here you can see this is the power supply. So let's suppose this is the router is connected here, this is the router. Let me show you again. Hold on guys, it's a 3D, so it's moving very fast. Let me make them adjust on the right positions. Okay, let me just rotate first. Let me go in the back side. Yeah, so you can see here, this is the basically the power supply, you can see. So being router, if you want to connect anything, so there are a lot of ports are going to be there, LAN ports are going to be there, your fans are going to be there. This is a power supply, this you can see, this is a power supply, this is the fans, and here you have the cards where you can slot the card, you can just connect the different devices. So this is the backend point of view, you can see this is the another router, this also having a lot of ports. This is the hold on, so I can just show you, this is the another router, and this router have the multiple ports available, and you can connect the multiple devices. Basically this router I'm talking about. So it's moving very fast, so I want to just adjust, you can see. So you can see there are a lot of, this is going to be 1 gig port, 10 gig port, depending on the router models, whatever the router models you have, you can just apply it. And this is just acting as a bigger device, going to be connect for the, might be the patch panels, might be some multiplexers. So those all are going to be there, and this different rack is going to be used for different purpose. But rack is going to be just collection of the all networking devices. If you want to connect the any networking devices, you must have to use a rack, and this rack is going to give the all kind of the idea whatever you want to make the connectivity. So how this rack is going to make the connections? So basically the one is the direct cable connections going to be happen on the rack. So anything you want to do directly connectivity, it is going to happen on the rack. But if you don't want to do this directly connectivity, so what is going to happen, you have to connect via the rack to the patch panel, and patch panel is going to make the further, like there are different ports you can see here. This ports basically going to act as a patch panel, and you have to connect one cable from here to here, and backend is going to be another devices which is going to be just extension of the particular cables, so you can just use that as well. So this is the rack. I hope you just understand the meaning of the rack, and these are like some of the rack you're going to find this display, which is going to give the overall like what is the temperature of the rack, how many devices are healthy or not. So this is like latest next generation data center you're going to find this kind of display also going to be there, and this is going to give the real time overview how my rack is going to be healthy. So I hope you guys understand about the rack, and this is the 3D view I just wanted to show you, and this is going to look like in this. But similarly, like if you go for any data center, this rack is must be going to be there, and you must know being a network engineer, network security engineer, how the basically rack is going to look like. So you can see all 3D view you can see in the rack. So I hope you must understand how my rack is going to be there and how it is going to be look like. Alright guys, so thank you so much. I hope you must understand and enjoy the about the rack, and it's going to be useful for your all networking journey if you want to become the network security engineer, data center engineers, you must know about the rack fundamentals. Thank you.